right. Welcome, folks. This is Chewing the Fat, where we talk about everything and nothing all at the same times. We cover topics from current events to religion, theology, movies, books, everything in between. And tonight we're going to be talking about Three Eye Atlas. And I have my regular co hosts, Gregory
Hey guys.
and DT.
Yo.
So I don't know if you guys know. Well, you guys know, I know, but the audience about Three Eye Atlas, this interstellar thing that they're saying is a comet uh, hurling towards our solar system. I think it's in like by uh, Saturn right now or Jupiter. Uh, so this is I just pulled this up here. This is like one of those videos that is. I think this is from like a foreign country. Took a image of this. Let's check it out. All right, what do you guys think?
Well, the fact that it's changing speeds, there was an earlier thing that one said it sped up. There's another one that said it slowed down, and the only way that is possible without some kind of propulsion is if it gets close to another natural satellite, a planet or another star or something that has its own gravitation, and then it would pull it and change, make it, force it to change directions. So uh, so what that looks like is the image that I shared. If you can pull that up, because then it just looks like a little cleaned up. And when you look at that, it looks like interstellar travel. If it looks like that when it gets closer and they start getting images like, that's obviously
Yeah,
edited, and they put some lights and windows and things on it, but it's the same shape as what we just saw. And that's the weird
it's
thing
definitely the same
too,
shape.
that
It's
makes it
definitely very weird.
look like a
Oh yeah.
spaceship, an
Yeah.
something outside our thing. And so I was talking to my son Keanu, and he was like not that worried. Like, if I was a kid, he's 14, but when I was 14, that would have scared the hell out of me. Like, things are actually coming, because our movies then were always of like the things taking over. The thing, they're not friendly. But
No,
uh, a good point is, if so, how old is the Earth?
they say it's four four billion. No, it's got to be
Yeah,
a bit older than that. It's four. Let's
yeah.
just Google
How
it.
old is the Earth? 4.543 billion years.
Oh, you're already
So
there. You already
I
Googled it.
just
Oh,
I googled it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Uh,
clever.
well, I hit the voice and just said it out loud. So uh, it
Nice.
so if something outside of our solar system
Which that's it. They did
is
say that it
also,
came outside of our
yeah,
outside of our galaxy. I think they said it. So it came
yeah,
way far out.
it's definitely, yeah, some kind of interstellar stellar travel. So if it's that far out, right? Uh, it's we can't see that far. We can't travel that far. We don't know what's really out there. But if it's another Earth type situation, so as old as we are, how many times have we started over?
That's I mean
Four
that is a
billion.
that's a theory that goes around too, and it's in the Matrix. The sixth iteration of
of
Zion.
yeah. So so and now we're just us. Now if they're from way before where they have gotten far enough, give us enough time, we're going to have interstellar travel.
Yeah.
We're going to make a big ship. Well, look what Elon just did. That huge ship that he just got to go from uh, where did it went from Australia to whatever in like 40 minutes,
Something like that.
38 minutes. It traveled like thousands of miles
What's his
in
SpaceX?
so it was going super duper fast. So that's just interplanet travel. So give us another 100, 200 years, and we got big, huge um, ships the size of Manhattan. That's what I read
Yeah.
somewhere.
Uh,
It's like the size of the island of Manhattan. So uh, that's that's huge.
yeah.
So
There's it's the size of Manhattan. It changed to like trajectory, which if you know if anybody knows anything about comets, they don't really slight trajectory changes. You know.
only when they get close to something with a gravitational pull,
Yeah. So and I
and
mean it's
it's
got close to Jupiter and moved a little bit, but then slowing down. How I mean I guess it goes back to gravitational pull. They Something's pulling on it as it's passing, so it slows down. But then speeding back up, how's that work?
yeah.
That doesn't work.
What was the other thing? Oh, like it's mostly iron and some other things which are like alloy type, not natural. Manhattan, I believe, is about 12 miles long. Yeah, that's pretty freaking huge.
Right? That's well, oh, that's what I was just thinking about. There was like somebody was saying, I
Thanks,
can't
Steph.
remember where, is about going on the moon or something like that. Like they can't get to the dark side of the moon or whatever. But they're like, what if we went to the moon again or wherever, Mars, and found stuff that in languages that we understand. So like you were saying, how many times have we gone through it? Like what if we finally go to get to interstellar travel and what we find is earlier versions of ourselves. Like it's in English
Yeah,
or you find something that shouldn't be there.
yeah.
Like that's insane.
Well, they found, or they have images on Mars of like very not rectangular structure looking things that are
I've seen them.
old, but they're way too 90-degree angles and stuff that
Yeah. God doesn't make
seems
shit.
like somebody was there before or there was life on Mars before. And if Mars got hit with a huge meteor, it could have knocked it for a loop, and that was that. And that could have happened 2 billion years ago. So,
I'm gonna share my screen here because I've been looking at I just Googled, you know, Three Eye Atlas News. This it's changed color for the third time. So that I would be willing
oh,
let's look how many times do comets change colors. Usually it's made of the same composition, which I think that's a bunch of baloney. Like, oh, this thing's 36 light years away. We could see it, and it's made out of iron and nickel. How the fuck do you know what it's made out of? It's
oh, well, the way
billions of
they do
miles
that
away.
is, yeah, the way they do that is with previous knowledge of what the
Yeah,
gases and stuff, how they
what
present,
they
and
burn and yeah,
yeah, so they're able to. It is a theory. It's um, theoretical. Theoretical. What's the word, Dan?
theoretical.
Yeah. Um,
All right,
but based on or past, tests and whatever they go. So it's not. it's pretty scientific. Yes, comets have changed color before.
Recent examples: Three Eye Atlas, Comet Nishimura, 12P. The comets have all recently turned green due to the presence of dicarbon or cyanide. When was this comet? Or maybe they're observed, but they don't come anywhere near us, or why do comets change color? Solar heating, chemical composition, surface changes. I was you know what I was thinking about the other day? It's like because they were talking about uh something. They were talking about the comet and the military or NASA. Uh, I was like, when are they going to get a bunch of oil riggers together, train them to be astronauts, and fly out on it to drill a nuke in the middle of it? Like, when is that story coming out? We got our top, they're deep sea oil riggers. We're training them now to be astronauts to go evaluate Three Eye Atlas as it's close to Jupiter to make sure it doesn't, come in trajectory. I'm waiting for the news story. Come up. Is it too tall?
So here's something that
Oh, you're.
the the question asked is, will Three Eye Atlas hit Earth? No, the interstellar comet Three Eye Atlas is not going to hit Earth. It will pass at a safe distance of approximately 1.8 astronomical units, which is about 170 million miles
Mm,
or 270 million kilometers away. Its orbit is a hyperbolic path that takes it through the solar system but does not intersect with Earth's path, ensuring no collision will occur. Well, that, when was that posted? Uh, Maybe November 4th. So today, is that today? Yesterday.
let's
So,
see what else we got here.
well, maybe, but it's pretty far away to be like guessing that at its current trajectory, sure. But I think
Uh,
it's on its way to visit. That's what I think.
all right.
Or maybe that's what I hope. And I hope it's friendly.
Yeah, right.
I hope it. I
Well,
hope
there's
it's us. I hope it's us.
future
Like,
us's.
yeah, future us's. And they're like, yeah, we in 200 years from now, we're gonna shoot this thing off of Earth and send it out. But we hit this wormhole or black hole, and it let us out right back here. And so now we're trying to get back to Earth.
Well, let's since you Googled it, if it's gonna hit Earth, and I
Yeah.
saw this on another podcast before. If it's going to hit Earth, would they tell us?
Mm.
Would the governments of the world come together and tell us it's happening? Which goes back to a previous show that we had about predictive programming. Don't look up. Would they tell us it's happening, or would they wait till we see it and it's like that? That looks really close.
Well, what do you think, Dave? Will they tell us?
I mean, it's not going to be hard to miss. So why wouldn't they? I mean, they're probably not going to disclose all the information they have if they were in communication with this thing, if it becomes that, if it's not an asteroid, if it is a future traveler, whatever this could be. Maybe they're just here visiting and they don't want to get too close. Maybe they're just passing
No, we're
through,
not
taking
going up on
photos
our
like a
table.
telescope.
Yeah, they're just driving by like Big Ben Parliament. Hey
Yeah.
kids, Big Ben Parliament.
Look, Mia's joined the podcast. She wants to know. She's sitting in my
Mia.
lap. Uh,
Yummy.
she no, we're not going on the table.
Yeah, so I think um, I think right now, if it was, I don't know, maybe I don't know. There's too many people like whistleblower people who would be like, hold on a sec, you know,
Yeah,
people that will
we we
have
we have to
like,
let them know. The Leo, the DiCaprio in the movie, the one that
yeah.
he's the whistleblower. They need to know.
Well, also, yeah, there'd be that guy, but there'd be people that whatever mainstream media tries to do. Let's say, yeah, the government says, look, put it out that it's gonna miss Earth, even though it's on a clear path right to us. Let's just tell them it's not. But then you're gonna have people that will go on a podcast like Rogan and be like, look, I don't know why they're saying that because I work in I work with whoever, NASA or you got Elon, like no, my people are saying it's coming right at us. Like they're not going to quiet those people that are like, no, I don't care what the government, I don't care what the news said. This is from the source.
Yeah. There's this article. Cause I'm just looking. U.S. rep calls on NASA to share unreleased pics of Three Eye Atlas as comet shifts color shifts for the third time amid growing mystery surrounding Three Eye Atlas. Republican Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna, that's a lot of A's, is calling on NASA to share unreleased data of images of the Manhattan-sized comet to advance our understanding. Oh, nice. 36-year-old Florida rep. Florida, yeah. Uh,
This gentleman was just on Rogan.
which gentleman?
Avi Loeb. Avi Loeb. Scroll back to the top. Oh, go. I guess. Keep.
It's getting.
Yeah.
It's
Now
getting.
it's giving you an ad. It'll go away after the ad. That guy Avi Loeb was just on, and he was explaining a lot of the different components of it and why it very well could be an out of uh, our galaxy traveler, out
Yeah.
of our
They.
solar
Well, I
system.
think they. I'm pretty sure they said that it originated, or they speculate that it originated
Hit the
outside of
and history.
outside of uh, outside of our solar system. It's unique trajectory. I love that wording. Unique trajectory
Yeah.
indicated it was a visitor from another star system, making it the third known interstellar object to be detected. While its precise origin is unknown, current research suggests it likely came from the Milky Way's or thick disk, which some scientists suggest is it could be very ancient relic of the early galaxy. I like that. This one, Milky Way's thin or thick disk. It was a tallish short guy. You know, that's a way to say that they don't know. It can't. The lightish, darkish hair.
Yeah.
Galactic disk. There we go. It's thin versus thick disk. Thin versus
Yeah.
thick
Careful.
disk.
Easy.
Analysts suggest it is more likely from the thin disk, which has somewhat younger objects, though it could be very old. It's just that's a lot of words to say I don't know. You know?
Yeah, ancient relic. Due to its potential origin, Three Eye Atlas may have formed billions of years ago, possibly before our own sun existed, making making it a relic of early galaxy. Well,
My.
or it's an alien,
Or it's yeah, or it's an alien.
or it's an another um, species of people
Yeah,
from Earth 2
Earth 2, yeah. Well, that's like you were saying before, uh, with Joe Rogan, that like he was. I think I was watching that. Isn't that the one with Graham something or other? He's talking about it. They were looking at the Mars pictures with the squares. That
Oh,
supposedly it's a pyramid on Mars.
could be,
Uh,
yeah.
and that's how do we know? Maybe you said there, Matrix. There's six. It's the sixth Zion. Maybe we're on Earth 2. Mars was the Earth 1. Who knows? Because
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's somebody was just saying like I think it was like a short, and you got to take it with a grain of salt. Mel Gibson, that there's a pyramid in Mexico that can fit all three of the Egyptian pyramids inside it. It's that huge. Like it's humongous.
Yeah.
So and it predates the Egyptian pyramid. So that's the big guy, the Giovanni from Ancient Aliens. Maybe it's
Yeah.
quite possible that the ancient travelers were us from, say, Mars.
Yeah. Gobekli Tempe is, I think, in the Amazon or something. And it, when they carbon dated it and did core samples, that predates the pyramids too.
Wow.
And because it changes the history that we already have, the academics don't want to hear it. They're like,
No.
no. And and then the gatekeeper of the pyramids trying to get in there. I mean, they're still, they don't know. They don't know that. And the answer is always, oh, it was a national effort. How did they move the stones from an area that far away without a technology with the ability to move and cut them and all these things? And they go, and their answer is from the Egyptian like gatekeepers that won't let you go in there and actually figure stuff out.
Yeah, that and
They go, it was a national effort. Well, yeah, okay, great, but how did they do it? Not how many people. Not saying like
Right.
all of all like all of the country got together and worked together to get it done. Sure, they still got to. It wasn't picking them up like we were a bunch of ants moving a Cheeto across the,
I
trying
think
to
that's
take that home.
the best way to explain slavery ever. How did they make it? It was a national effort. It
Yeah,
was built by
when,
slaves
yeah, and then when
for
they,
hundreds of
and
years.
you only got free to make babies so that we can. Your son
Increase our
then
workforce.
becomes a slave. Yeah.
Yeah. They but there's a guy, I don't know if you guys heard of this, with speaking of the Egyptians, supposedly in the 40s, maybe even earlier. It's here in Florida. It's called the Coral Castle. It's in Homestead, Florida. So supposedly this guy,
Oh, my
I'm gonna
neck is
share
stiff.
this tab here. He supposedly had the secrets to the Egyptians. So he pulled up all these coral
Whoa.
and made stuff out of it. Hold on, I'm gonna see if there's like a little history that he uh he pulled it up out of the ocean. It's loading, so I'm waiting for it to pull up. But he, I'm gonna share it here. It's a little small, but we can up it. That's what we do. So he
1912.
1912, yeah. He
Wow.
he pulled up he pulled all this coral up from the sea and cut it, all this stuff. But there's like a story where he pulled it up. It was on the truck, and 1920s, it's pulleys. There's no real machinery. He goes,
Yeah.
tells the crew to go in the house and go get some lemonade. My wife's made lemonade. Go in, and then they go in, and he's like, okay. They come back out, and it's off the truck. And there's stuff in the Coral Castle that are like 2 or 3 ton blocks of coral that you could push with a single finger, like a door and hinge. So, and that's what, you get to the ancient aliens and
Jeez.
stuff like that, that they had like secrets of magnetism and using, stuff like that to move. Like the pyramids were an energy center, like all kinds of stuff. It's wild.
I feel like it's very science fiction, but like an anti gravity gun.
Yeah.
You just
I mean, there's so much stuff in the ancient world that is just completely unexplained. Like I can't remember what it's called, but they found in like ancient Greece around that area, uh, like this gear. It's like a half of a gear, and they have no idea what it does or what its purpose was. And they like tried to figure like computer regenerate. It's on probably an episode of Ancient Aliens, or what we'll
yeah.
call just interstellar humans, for the sake of our show, interstellar humans, that we made it, and it's that we have no idea what it's for, what
Yeah.
it does. It's beyond our
It,
comprehension.
yeah, it's very intriguing and very interesting. And if that image is even close to what it looks like close up, that one I shared, then there's no doubt that's a ship. Like that's just a ship. Now, now after that, it's where it came from, or where it's going, or what it's doing. You know.
Well, I'm not going to click on the video because it's, I guess I'll share this tab. We'll just pause the video.
Let's see if I
So
can get this to stay.
this, what's this? This ad will play. The 3-eye atlas shows signs of non-gravitational acceleration. So let's just deduce, how do you get not, if a comet is moving because of gravitational pull, changing course, this or that, because it would be gravity. How is it doing without gravitational? It would imagine some kind of engine, which
It would
then
have
would
to have a
suggest that,
propulsion device.
yeah, which would then suggest that it's some kind of craft.
Yep.
70 Hendershot 3256 says there's a theory that they use sound vibration to move them. That's
Mm,
interesting.
yeah, because in space, it's a vacuum. Deep space.
Oh, that's what I want. So I gotta find it here. There's, I think it's Fort Myers Beach camera. There has been uh, an object in, is it Fort Myers Beach 5, that has been in the sky forever, which is a little clouded today. Of course it is when I want to pull it up. But it hasn't moved, and it's clouded over, so I can't really see it. But I'll have to post it on the show's social media. But it's been there, like it was on another podcast too, or a YouTuber talks about it. This, but we'll go back to this original video I showed first. just thinking, devil's advocate, this could be a image. The way it looks is like a cell, some kind of human cell under a microscope.
Yeah.
The way it's floating around like
Yeah. An amoeba.
an amoeba.
But then when you put what that is next to the image that I showed,
It
that's the
makes
same size. That's the same, like, that's just it. Like, theorized.
Stephanie says, no, I was talking about the stones for the pyramid that they use vibration. I think I did.
Oh, to move them. Gotcha.
But yeah, it's a lot of interesting stuff. Let's see what else we got on our news over here. Let's see this one.
Well, I think I gotta jump off here because the places to eat are gonna close.
Okay, this is it, right?
That's on Rogan, yeah.
It's on
That
Rogan.
was a couple days ago.
For months, scientists have speculated about a mysterious object. Let's see, what is it gonna give me a... See, I don't want to. I guess we can...
Before coming into the studio, like every day there's some crazy, wild new thing that's happening. It feels like reality's accelerating.
It's every day, and every day it's like more and.
So, now I've done it. I was just seeing if he says anything more, because I don't want to do too much. Mars orbiter, spot, ancient. But yeah, so that's, it's so, we have to wait to see what more is coming out.
Yeah. I'm watching for updates every time,
Yeah, for sure. We'll sign off here, but before we go, make sure, if you guys are watching, make sure you like and subscribe to the show. We talk about stuff like this all the time. And, your support helps the show grow. And we'd like to have you here. And this was just a random show. We all were free, so we popped on. We're going to be on Saturday Live again it's going to be our Veterans Day show because it's the Saturday before Veterans Day. Gregory is a veteran. My girlfriend is a veteran, so we're going to have them on telling a little bit of their story. Maybe one of my buddies that's a combat vet is going to be on and talk. And that way we can show appreciation to our veterans. We're on pretty much everywhere a podcast can be on. YouTube, Twitter, or X, I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Rumble.
Elon.
Yeah, sorry, Elon. But your support helps the show grow, and we like to have you in. We like to talk about, use your comments and, drive the conversation. But that's all for tonight. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you, DT. And thank you all the people that are watching. We have a lot of people on X. That's a new one. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get it going. Let's have some fun. Let's chew the fat with it, with the world.
Yeah.
So all you guys,
one bite at a time.
One bite at a time.
One bite at a time.
That's one of my favorite quotes is, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
So we're going to tackle the issues one bite at a time. But you guys all have a safe night, and God bless.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Well, then you won't, then you rant, and I'll go. I'm going to say it to you. These three little words, and they mean that we are through.